Hey everybody. So, figured today, since I had my first loss in, 20 games, first loss where I actually had it recorded, I figured that it would be good, at least while we're down in the lower elos, to go over each loss and to kind of fully explore why did I lose, what could I have done better. Because for one thing it helps me learn, for another thing it probably will help you guys learn. Because watching me win and watching me path correctly and do all the right things is, a lot of the right things, is good and it's awesome for you guys. But also, it's good to go through what are my thoughts when I'm trying to improve, and what am I doing wrong even in these low elo games. Yeah? So, first thing we want to look at, I talked a little bit about some of the stuff that I was doing wrong in the actual video, but this will go a little more in depth. First of all, let's look at the comps. So we still have that same thing. They have a much better comp than us that overall scales way better. But that doesn't really matter at low elo. I shouldn't really be focused on the comp too much. We have a bit of an awkward comp. Our comp is basically, does Pantheon get ahead and snowball the game? And can we finish with Kate before we run out of time, before they scale? So a lot of what I wanted to do this game was make sure that Pantheon is getting ahead. Now, one thing I had a ward up here, so I knew he wasn't starting red. Just good information. So I came over here, did my normal start, and I saw him grabbing this. Now, that Q may have been unnecessary, but I wanted to get there and just burst it. And I get a good first blood here. Now, my plan here is to get as much of a lead as I can off of this. And we have an amazing start. So we give that kill over to Pantheon, we have a kill, and we're snowballing really, really well. Now here, I try to get a ward on red instead of going straight for it, but I possibly should have just grabbed it. I didn't know where you should have run straight to red, honestly. So I don't disagree with my decisions there. I do disagree with something I did next. So right here, when we don't see him taking the red yet, what that should tell us is that he didn't come straight to it. Now, he could be in one of two places right now. In the game, I was thinking, well, that's weird. Of course he came to red side, because, like, he's not just going to go to these. He did. So you can't really predict it lower elos. I thought, if he's not on red yet, maybe he came up here and is taking these first. But even then, I just didn't know where he was. It was so strange to me that he wasn't taking red. So I figured he's going to come straight to red. He's just taking a while to respawn or something. He's taking a while to buy. He's on his phone. I don't know. So I figure, okay, let's go and camp to try and get another kill. Now that, I think, is the wrong decision. If I saw him taking the red, that's an amazing opportunity for me to go in, steal it, and just end the game right there. But since he's not on it, I think from taking this, I should run straight to here. Clear this, and then keep my tempo up. Because if I take this, and then immediately back, I'm going to have enough for Tiamat and possibly boots with my first blood gold. First blood and an assist gold, yeah, I'm probably going to have enough for Tiamat and boots, and I'm going to be able to leave base, come back out here, clear this, and then Crab will be coming up right then. I'm going to be so far ahead of the Yi that he can't do anything. Like, if he takes the red, great, he's going to take this and this. I'm going to be able to make a play bottom or get another kill on Ori, and I'm going to have more pressure on the map, and he's going to still be killing his red side and waiting for this stuff to come up, because now he's taking wolves, you know. I should just go straight here, and get my tempo lead. Now, after I take this, maybe I go here into here, and I look for a play top, but I don't need to force there. I think best thing is that I just go and take my stuff. Because what I did here was I wasted a ton of time. Let's take a look. I walk in. He's not taking the red, so I'm just trying to get vision. Just plop down a box there. I see him walking over. Now I'm waiting. Now, I'm waiting for a long time. I know he's here. I even said it in the video. I honestly, if I was going to go for something, I maybe could have just gone straight for him. But when he stops and does this, which is reasonable, I didn't really think about it until he was doing it and I realized. But it's reasonable for him to be here. I'm just wasting so much time. And he's low. Let's see what I could do here. So when he starts this, I think I went too early now. Now that he's actually here, best thing I can do. So he's hitting it. So instead of queuing in there, let him drag it in there, let him take a couple more hits, and then I can just one-shot him. I can burst him and finish him. Because he has smite up, and he's going to smite it. I want him to be low enough that I just wreck him, and then hope that if he's in here, he's going to more naturally run this way. Because when I come on him here, he's going to run back towards his Orianna. But if he's in here, it's really far to get here. And so since I know, oh, Nar's pushed up, he's either going to run this way, which lets me keep chasing him, or he's going to run this way into this box, which is way better. Plus, I might just get the one-shot off on him. I don't have Ignite, so I can't cut his healing off of the smite. So I need to be careful here. I went way too early, and that's why I don't get the kill. Let's take a look. That box placement was probably bad as well. Oh, I canceled an auto. That's it. Yeah, I canceled an auto. Oof. He was saving his smite for a long, or his flash for a long time there. So now, it's not the end of the world. I do get this red. I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff. But if you notice, I'm barely ahead when I could have just had my entire jungle cleared and have been moving into natural, like, pathing, and I'd be way up. Instead of being up 2 camps on him, and honestly, it's just going to be 1.5, because he comes back straight here. He shouldn't have come straight here, I'm not going to lie, he should have gone bot, given it up, but I'm only going to be up 1.5 camps. I could have been up probably 3 or 4 camps already. Instead, I'm low, I'm going to this, and this is coming up at the worst possible time for me. This would have been coming up right after I take both of these. I would have grabbed this, I probably would have had 2 full levels on him. And I would have been in amazing shape to come down here and influence this, and just get us way ahead. Instead, he's going to be able to run in and just naturally clear his Gromp into this. And he catches up. I'm barely going to have a lead now. So that was a huge pathing mistake for me, because I got greedy trying to get a second kill. And that was fine. Like, it's fine to go for the kill there, but only if he comes straight to the red. That's why I got the info on the red. When he didn't show up, I should have known. Okay, he's doing something stupid. When he wasn't at red, I was just confused. I should know, oh, he's doing something inefficient, which means if I just path normally, I'm going to just get massively ahead. And he's got nothing to do about it. So right now, I'm still up a level. I'm still up 2 camps. But I'm only going to be up, again, 1.5 camps once he takes this. And now I'm late to these. I've given him a crab, which is pretty great for him catching up. And I haven't exerted any pressure on the map for pretty much the entire game since I got that kill mid. So I'm just looking silly. After getting 2 immediate early kills, I should just have been able to run this game. Game should have been over if I had played it correctly. So little decisions like that are huge. So let's see. I'm coming in. I'm checking this. This is not good. I should be clearing my red side. So I got a little greedy and tilted here. I get a flash here, which is good. But now I just need to immediately go clear my camps. I don't know why I'm running this way. This is up, I didn't know that. But I'm 15 seconds late clearing these camps. And that's the issue when you get tilted or you're autopiloting, you start doing things that are less efficient. And instead of being, you know, double his CS and way ahead off of that kill, now I'm pretty even with him. Now here, I need to be looking to see if I can come make a play here. Maybe I should just go straight there, but I think I need to clear these out first. And then hope we get something here. He's finally going to his blue. He's not pathing efficiently. He's missing out on Krugs. This blue's been sitting here for forever. This is going to spawn. This is going to spawn. But then, if he just goes up, he's going to get this for free just because of the awkward pathing situation I'm under. Here is good. Here we get a bunch of kills, which is nice. Yeah, we get 2 kills. Now, something I should do here, which I don't. This is a Caitlyn lane. It is all about, can we get turret damage? Can we get plating? I run in here to try and, I don't even know where I'm going. There's nothing for me here, because I'm, let's see, I don't have ult. I can't grab Drake very easily, at least. So what I should be doing, instead of running in here, my job should be help them clear these and then get as many platings as we can, because if Kate takes this early, we can start rotating and winning quickly. And winning quickly is, again, like I said, what we need to do. We might even get another kill if Yi, from here, decides to come running down and make a hero play. So I should have been getting more tower damage. That's something I haven't been doing enough of in this series, and it's especially true when you have a Caitlyn lane. So instead, I just awkwardly wander around the jungle. I do clear some wards here, which is good. I think I get 3 full wards, which is great for us. I think my issue is I wanted to get up to the crab. Because I just wanted to make sure Yi didn't get another one, but I think that's mostly me being tilted off of giving up that last one. So I'm running through, and yeah, they get 1 plating, 1.5 platings, when we could have gotten probably 3. And then if we make 1 more good play down there, we take the turret. And then Vayne doesn't have the chance to scale and play the way she did. So now I'm just clearing this stuff, not really much for me to do. Like I was talking about in the game, this this wave that Gnar left is really, really bad. And I mentioned it offhand, but in high elo, what I could do here, after taking Gromp and after taking that, like I'd probably take both of those, I could just honestly sit top lane, and Teemo would freeze, because he could maintain a perma-freeze. And if Gnar walks up to try and break the freeze, we kill him. Or at least I chase him away, and then Teemo just sits there and gets back in the game. Right now he's really far behind. I could completely catch him up in higher elo. But now I'm curious, because I'm not doing much. Teemo is probably going to walk up here and immediately start pushing. Let's see. Yeah, in higher elo you drag that into this bush. Yeah, he plopped this down. Immediately the freeze is broken. He pushes it back to Gnar. Gnar cleans it up and gets his lead back. Because now it's pushing into him, and he's going to be able to get ganked by Yi if Yi wanted it. Don't assume things from your teammates. So I pretty much just said, like, if I trusted this Teemo, like, we could set up pretty much a 1 top lane, even with how behind he is, but can't do that lower down. Also, it takes a little more communication than probably is reasonable in solo queue at almost any level. Yeah. See, we're getting a lot of free kills mid, but we're not using that to get anything. This is another situation where I ran away to go grab my blue, I think, or maybe we went and grabbed Drake, but I think I went to my blue. Instead, again, if we want to win this game, we have to get as much gold on us as we can early and make pressure on the map. So what we need to do, his ult's coming up, so I need to push this in and try and get plating down. So I push it in. He backs, which is fine. But I'm going to run straight to my blue. Instead, I probably should clear another wave and try and get at least one plating. I'm not sure, though. I think what I did is fine, because you want to be efficiently clearing. You know, he's looking to make a play, and it's not going to be topside. So, this, as important as this blue that just came up is, I think going here and then maybe rotating down to make a play with Pantheon bottom might be reasonable. I don't want to miss my blue, though. It's hard to say. Let's see. So I'm like 15 CS up on Yi. Gonna be a little less once he clears this wave. Yeah, I'll be about 10 up. But that's way less than I could have been. Our team is pretty far behind. I can't even look top. We have no platings anywhere, though. I mean, they have no platings either, but down here, they got another full plating since we did stuff. So again, if I'd stayed and gotten us 3 full platings the first time, then they probably would have the turret down here, or maybe it would be gone by now. We don't know how it would all work out. But I definitely could have pressured bot a little more and gotten them ahead. Instead, I gave all these kills to Pantheon, which is fine, but he didn't really do much with them. So again, maybe take the kills, maybe focus bottom a little more. I see Yi down there, or at least I think I did. I'm not sure what I see. But just means this is a free Herald, and I want to be able to use this to get a tower. Because getting towers and making plays on towers is pretty much our comp's whole job. They team fight a lot better than we do. We have a split pushy comp where kind of Teemo splits while Pantheon falls on people in side lanes. You know, who knows? But it's not as clear and clean as their comp. So I get that. I pick it up. I'm looking to make a play mid and maybe use it mid. We should be able to get this kill pretty easily. I'll place that down, so she has to run the other way. Yeah, it's free. There, I definitely should have taken that kill, and I easily could have. I think this is the point in the game where I need to start taking over. But again, at this point, I didn't really know how good or bad Pantheon was. I should have assumed that I needed to just be the person winning the game. So again there, I don't really get anything mid, but Yi has to waste time going mid and clearing. So now my job, really, we need to get this tower. Oh, that's what happened, I see. Yeah, so I go down and I make sure we get this tower. She just needed to wait for me, because I'm coming in and we could just kill. Fair enough. Yeah. We get first tower, and this lets our Caitlyn roam. The key, though, is that our Sona should be with the Caitlyn at all times. I think Sona randomly went with Teemo way too often this game. So. They're pretty even, actually, and that's not great for us, because Caitlyn should be far ahead. Should be the first clue that I need to kind of solo carry this game. Because it's going to be really tough once they start scaling. So our Pantheon should probably go bot, but you can't really expect me to rotate correctly. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Get a flash there. Yeah, so here this is an odd choice. I'm gonna back up. So right here, I'm probably greeting going on Yi. I thought Panth would come with me, but he's kinda low. I think he thought I was going down here, and honestly, he was probably right. I should have run past the Yi, gone straight down here, and just ruined someone's day. Let's see what would have happened if I come down here.
I am your darkness. I am your
Oh no. No, we wouldn't have gotten anything, I don't think. Yeah. But I still needed to come down this way. Going on Yi there was a little bit greedy. I thought I would get him. Maybe I also run a little further past him before I start hitting him. I think that's also a key. But that's a bit of a throw. He gives away his bounty to Vayne, which is really bad, because she's their main win condition. Her and Yi. Also means I lose this. Oh no. Yeah. So Yi and Vayne are picking up some free kills. I come in to try and like make a play on the other side of the map, which is very reasonable. I think that was the correct play, but I definitely think that oh yeah, Pantheon just gave away 2 free kills. So basically, this is why probably I should be taking kills more. Because, you know, I haven't really thrown away my kills yet. I will later. But Pantheon is much more likely to be useless with those kills once the game goes on, and also just not know how to close out the game with them. Whereas I've shown in this series, hopefully so far, that when I have some early kills, I can usually end the game pretty efficiently. The good thing is here, I get a lot of stuff more efficiently. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong in this portion of the game. I think that getting big and continuing to farm is the correct move for me here. I just need to play a little later correctly. Yeah, I still think we totally could have killed there. Pantheon, but meh. Again, don't rely on your team. I keep saying it, and then I don't follow it. So now I'm probably going to grab here by... They need to back up. There is no reason for them to be here, and they're just going to die. Main thing is, I just needed to call out, you know, Caitlyn and Sona shouldn't ever be with the Teemo. The Teemo should always be alone, making pressure, and once we see someone go to Teemo, like Yi, he kept going to Teemo, then we can engage on the Vayne. So again, gonna speed it up. So I think they get out fine here. Now I'm just going to hopefully collect some of my red side and try and stop them here.
I am your darkness.
I don't know if I went on the correct target there. I think Morg was a free kill though, and now we just back off and don't need to do anything. I can just go back, continue farming these, and then come back after I grab my red and make another play. Mid lane. Because if they're just gonna ARAM, I get advantages by doing small things like farming in between fights. So now there are 4 here. I should be able to get another free kill. I think I misclick here on my target. Yeah, I hit Vayne. Yeah. So I misclicked my target there. If I had bursted Gnar, things would have been a lot better for us. Instead, I just gave up my shutdown for nothing. So that was a micro misplay instead of a macro one. I think I had quite a few of those this game. If you're watching me for my micro, don't know what to tell you. I think you're watching the wrong guy. My mechanics are definitely off a lot of the time. Close. Speeding it up again. Now here, it's a little awkward because everyone's ARAMing. It's probably my job to, yeah. It's my job to make sure the team just doesn't die. Here I go down to farm. And this is still low. They're still clearly all mid hanging out. I think instead of going for Krugs, as important as Krugs are, I think I go for Wolves, so I'm around the team. So if I had run straight down here and started to go to Wolves, at this point I would have realized, oh, they're engaging on us. And I would be able to come back over here and join the fight. Instead I went to Krugs, which was just greedy of me. Because I know I need to be around mid. Okay, I couldn't have done anything about that if I was around, but I think I would have been able to take Wolves and get to that fight in time. So I'm just taking kills when I can. But my team's going all in a little too hard. How could I have played that better? Let's see. So I went in. I get a kill. Right here. I'm here. Caitlyn is dying here, and I go on the Morg who has Zhonya's. I don't realize she has Zhonya's, and that's a bad thing by me. Ori, not killable. Morg, maybe killable. But Sona's going to be able to get out. Kate is not. Honestly, my job should probably be to queue here, walk around, and hopefully kill the Gnar, or at least chase him off of my Caitlyn. Because if I don't, he's just going to kill her. Like that. Okay, so she would have died even if I go on him. Sona missing ult. Okay. So I don't think necessarily there's anything I could have done better in this fight besides just not going on Morg. Maybe if I... Oh. If I go on Ori, Sona would probably ult Ori, and we might be able to one-shot her, but I don't have ulti for that, so I don't know if that would be the case. Gnar would also still be there. So I don't really know if there's any better way I could have played this one.
Red team double kill.
Now, here I come back in, which is a mistake. Because this is dead. I should just let it die. Yeah, here, I don't think it's worth me going in. Like, even if she didn't have Flash, which, astounding, she didn't use Flash in that fight. But even if she didn't have Flash, a 1-for-1 right now is not worth it on Ori. I'm way bigger, I'm way more important to have out. Panth is not going to get there in time to save me. We do get a shutdown here, but the shutdown on him is not worth me being off the map for 40 seconds. That's a huge death timer, and you being on the map is hugely important. Let's speed it up a little bit. Like, if I hadn't done that, if I'd waited for Panth to ult in himself and not started the fight too early, we probably kill Gnar there, or he flashes away, and then we can get this tower ourselves. Like, he and I can take it. That was actually an issue with a lot of the fights, especially the ones that are coming up, was that I engaged them, and I went in all in too early and died. My job is to go into the fights later. Yeah, this was a ridiculous play. Let's watch it in all its glory. So Yi's getting pretty big now. Yi and Vayne are starting to scale. Interesting build on Vayne. I think she could have done a better build, but yeah, up to her. He's getting my stuff. Yeah. It's a much closer fight than I intended, but it worked out in my favor. Now, they're going up here. They're going for this. I can't really stop them. I'm just going to clear these first. But then I maybe should have just run straight there. Because instead they're going to get my camps for free. I think I should have run straight mid and then continued up top or helped him take this. We will see. I also stopped to clear my wolves. That was a mistake. If we go back. Come on. So our team gets out, they get a kill. We get a double kill, actually. If I, instead of going here, had run this way, I would have been seen by a bunch of wards, so they probably would have run away, but that's fine. I probably have to run straight to the fight. I got really greedy for that wolf camp, and as much as you want to be efficient, these guys are pretty low, and things are pretty scary. I would have gotten there in time to make a play. Instead, I'm late to the party, and I'm gonna get a double kill, but I could have gotten a double kill while saving one member of my team, probably. While we get mid. We would have still gotten mid for free. Instead, I still kill them, but it's not great for us. So now, we need to chill out because they have cooldowns and we don't. Biggest thing here is I need to hang out around mid, but I don't need to go in, because that was risky. We saw Yi, so it was okay, but now we just need to run. We need to run away and not force things. Because right there, if we look, like, we win the fight, but we don't want to be the ones engaging that. We want Sona ult to engage that. We want Pantheon ult to engage that. We don't need to force these fights, because even the ones we're winning aren't clean. And they're the way we throw later. So Yi's behind us. I was right about him trying to flank. He hit my box. Perfect. So that stopped him from coming in on us. Actually, he would have died if he came in on us there, so probably not good. But we just get this for free. And that's great for us. We have to use that, though. This right here is probably the play that lost us the game. Pantheon and Teemo randomly go bot side instead of coming to Baron. They have to clear stuff out and respawn and everything. We have just a free Baron here if we all go. But when I see Teemo and Pantheon pull away, they're a lot of our strength right now. If we look, like, Pantheon and Teemo, like, Teemo has a bounty. He's pretty big. So our job is to not force things. And right here, we pretty much lose. We lose all of our advantage here. Like, right there, once we take this, the game is over. We should win. We have so many more towers than them. We have so much more gold. We could easily reset, come back out, and, you know, split push or do whatever we need to do to win. Instead, I force this, and we lose because of it. So only go to Baron if your team is with you. Because in lower elo, people hate Baron. I don't know why it is, but I think they maybe have thrown at Baron too many times like this. The Baron would be dead right now if Pantheon and Teemo were hitting it. But they aren't, so we shouldn't be here. If we had a mountain, we also could have killed it. Instead, they have the mountain. So now we all die. My job here should just be leave. Like, literally just give up the Baron. I go in too early. Far too early, in fact. I think I could have stolen that if I'd played it better. Like, if I'd gone in a half second later, I could have stolen it. But even then, it was just a terrible call in the situation with my team, how my team was playing it. Because two of my team left. They weren't at Baron. I can't force. So that right there makes the game infinitely harder. They got shutdowns. They caught up. They have Baron now. Teemo went 1-for-1, which isn't great, because he had a shutdown, and Morg did not. I do get this. We win a fight off. So that's really good. And I think I played that fight pretty well. We killed their Barons. Morg is coming up, so it's a little hard to say what we should do, because it's 3v2. I don't think we can push this, but I do think I should go down and grab this wave. Oh, I did. I was right. So we grab that, and then, honestly, we can't keep pushing. I should have just left and grabbed Krugs. Like, this isn't going anywhere. I'm just wasting time. Like, I should be clearing these two, and then resetting. Because I'm getting nothing off of this. Instead, I'm just kind of forcing plays. Yeah, my team's randomly top, but... yeah, here I think I try and force a play. See how it goes. I think I'm forcing just too much.
I am your darkness.
Like, we get a kill here, but we lose way too much for it. We end up losing this fight really hard because I forced. I also misplayed mechanically there. So right here, we're good. We won the fight. We can back up and reset. We aren't really getting anything off of it. Maybe I go bot and I split push while they're mid, because we shouldn't be mid. But instead, I decided to force and give up our advantage. Instead, I go on Ori here, which I think ends up costing us quite a bit. Because she has Azanias now, of course she does. Like, we're gonna kill her, but we're gonna lose something for it.
Shut down.
These fights are all a little bit too forced when they have such a strong team. So right there. So right here, we actually were in a really good spot. Vayne's coming up, so we don't need to worry about her, but if I had continued on and hit the Gnar one more time, we would have killed him, and we could have gotten both of these. We wouldn't have ended, but we easily could have gotten both of these. And we might have ended, honestly. But since we, but instead of autoing, Kate ulted here, and, like, we could have just kept going on him. That was my bad. And then after that, I forced a stupid play trying to grab that tower. Because I was angry and tilted. So right here, we just back up. Or if we don't back up, I need to ult the Orb Bind instead of ulting before. So I need to just be hitting the tower. So I try and walk her into that. She barely doesn't. So we get a kill there. I think we get a double kill there. Yeah. But I was greedy in the way I played that. Right here, 3 of them are dead, but we keep having this awkward situation where we've successfully gotten something, but one of them are coming up, so we can't end off of it. In this situation, it's just a very awkward end of the game. So I'm going to keep grabbing his stuff, and then I'm going to reset. I don't think there's anything necessarily better I can do there. But I'm playing this end of game a little bit loose. Yeah. Now I grab this, and probably this, and then reset. He's grabbing that. Yeah, so I just go back. So let's watch this. Because I think we totally win this game. And I think that I lose it very soon. Because these fights have barely been going in our favor, but they're starting to get items, and it's about to turn. If I could have ended off of any of those... like, I think killing the Gnar at that moment was the key to just ending right then. But right now, we're kind of forcing our way through. So we have a really good situation right here. Where, like I said during the thing, we just need to back up. Because we saw the 2 of them top. We just need to back up and let Teemo hit this. Once he takes this and starts hitting this, they either have to send someone to him, or we just get this for free. We probably get both. And in fact, we do. I go on the E there, which is awesome. But this is another one of those fights where we overpushed. So I thought, oh, we can end here. We killed Yi. But Panth is really low. I think in a lot of these fights, biggest thing is I just needed to go more aggressively on Vayne. But the biggest thing here is we needed to back up. We got everything we wanted, so run away, grab Drake. Drake is coming up. It's free. So right there, she ults in. We should have just turned on. We try and turn on the Vayne immediately, but she one-shots it. So we all get hit and we all just die. Like if we just shouldn't have been there at all. Very, very bad from me. I shouldn't have been in the Ori ult, mechanically. I shouldn't have even been in the fight. We should have just ran from here. It still was 4v4 after she ults. If we just back up and grab Drake, we're actually in pretty amazing shape there. Because it's 4v4, they can't come out, they don't have their jungler. We just take the free Drake and yeah, right here we could have stopped it. If Panth... actually, no. They were taking it faster than I thought. More quickly than I thought. They get both. It's really bad for us, but we still have 2 inhibs down. And if I just go on Vayne in this next fight, I think we still just end. Instead, I tried to force here, which I think was way too early because our team was not here. I think my plan was if I kill Vayne, we end, but I'm being way too aggressive. So instead we have to stop. And I'm looking for plays a little too much. I think, again, Sona and Panth are a good engage tools, and we should use them. We don't need to be primary engage, especially against a Vayne and Yi, where we need to peel them. We need to kill the Vayne especially. These fights are getting harder and harder as the game goes, just because of the nature of their champions. So right there, it's a little bit of a force from Panth, but he gets some good damage down. We shouldn't be mid. This is very awkward, because we already have both of these. The only thing we need is this. So we need Teemo to be pressuring bottom. If any of them go to Teemo and stop him from taking this, we just get the free inhib. That should be the plan there. But people at lower elo don't really get split pushing. But again, if we all go top here, I think we're in good shape. But this is a situation in lower elo where, again, you need to play with your team sometimes, because otherwise they're just going to int. Because, like, Yi and Vayne both have very easy ways to get onto someone, especially with Ori speeding them up. So Caitlyn here, like, she isn't rotating up with us, and things are bad. If I'd stayed mid, we honestly probably could have won a fight. Because Yi is over with Teemo. Like, we probably could have won a fight if I was there. So I needed to play with the team instead of the actual optimal strategy, quote unquote. Instead, we get in this really awkward dance in the jungle. Yeah, this was a terrible engage. So, right here, it was another situation of go on Vayne, we win the game. Instead, I went on Morg because she was low, but that's terrible. Just go on the priority target. Just kill the Vayne, and everyone, and we would just win the fight really easily. So instead, we just all die to Vayne. Yeah, again, I go on the Ori here, just because I want to get people out of the fight. And in this situation, I think, oh, there's no way I don't kill Vayne here. I have Ignite. I have my combo coming up when I come out. But she kills the Sona first and pretty much gets up to 3/4 health off of lifesteal. So I just don't have... the ability to kill her. And Yi also killed the Teemo on his own, sadly. I did look up after the game, and Vayne is almost certainly a Smurf. But that doesn't matter. I should be able to win. With the situation in the game, I've pointed out like 15 different ways I could have won. Even through that. Doesn't matter, she's a Smurf. If I play it correctly, we win. Alright, let's speed it up, because I think one more fight and then the game's over. Yeah. Biggest thing is their inhibs are coming up, so we can't quite get this. But now I do think this particular fight is kind of doomed with their items. But I say that, and I should have been boxing, Like, you know, letting people walk on Teemo shrooms, letting them get poked out, and we still should be going top. We still should be grabbing the top wave, and we could go do that before we rotate into this jungle. We could just go top, push this in, maybe our team comes up. We don't need to force an engage like I do here. Because I'm about to go in once this wears off, and it's an engage that just loses us the game instantly. Right here. I look to go in, which is a mistake. I'm finally going, oh, if I kill Vayne, we win. But no, I needed to play it slow, let Teemo go top. He's not going top. He's walking back to us. But I also probably should have ulted to begin that fight. And again, I'm not focusing Vayne hard. That fight just ended the game instantly. So you saw, even as a, you know, diamond player playing in silver, even as someone who can win, you know, 20 in a row on these games, it's very easy for me to make mistakes. I made a ton of mistakes this entire game. Some of those macro mistakes are arguable. Some of the fights mid-game I think were a lot better than I gave them credit for during this review. But overall, I think that you guys could see just how much you can do better no matter what level you're at. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And please let me know if you'd like more of these, because it was just an idea I kind of came up with when I lost this game. I figured, oh, if I lose a game, it's probably really informative for them to know why. Why am I losing this game? What could I have done better? Rather than just saying, "Oh darn, he finally had bad enough teammates during his loss to lose." Like, no, I mean obviously my teammates were bad. This whole series, my teammates are bad. Like, so are my opponents. That's what this series is about. I'm better than them, and I'm showing you guys, hopefully, how to climb despite that. When everyone in the game, when you're trying to improve and you're trying to outplay everyone, it's a really good situation for you, and showing you how to execute on that. So I want to blame my teammates, and in this game, honestly, it wasn't my teammates' fault. They did everything they could. I just had to play more effectively to my win conditions. Yeah. Instead, I got outplayed, and here's how. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please just let me know if you want more. Let me know what you think of this different kind of content. Trying it out. Alright, see you in the next one.